Life don't stop just because it's Hookie weekend.
Chew all day long. Chew, 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 chew.
Who said I was responsible enough for this? And then like, by force.
I'm not catching strays because I like a little muncher. Barbecue chicken, jerk chicken, shredded chicken, pulled chicken, taco chicken, dish chicken. Ooh, hold on. Kung Fu chicken, Kung Pao chicken, orange chicken, green chicken, adobo chicken, spicy chicken, Bomba Clot! Thank you so much. Good morning. It's breakfast. That's second time. Work one. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Bomba Clot. Bomba Clot. Oh my god. Oh. My thigh keep cramping. What the hell? What the helly? What the helly, Barry? Good morning, Gems. Hey, Gems. It's your MissJemima, and we are back at it again with another motherfucking what? Vlog. What? Vlog. Good morning. It's breakfast. Love chocolate time. Good morning. I cut my finger, y'all. I cut it last night using my little strawberry thing here. I was meal prepping and I was trying to wash the grapes and I accidentally sliced my hand. And it wasn't even that bad. Like, first things first, I'm a bleeder. First things first, I'm moisturized inside out. But it wasn't bad. You know, I had just applied pressure and it was closing and, you know, it was healing. And then when I woke up, girl, there was like blood crusted all over. First of all, I need to sit down. My thigh like really tried to give out on me. It's like the third time this morning. My God. Yeah, because of where the cut is, every time I bend my thumb, it opens. And I guess while I was sleeping, my hand must have been like, you know, clawed up or something. And it was bleeding and I didn't know because I was wet. So I woke up, it was like blood all over, dried up. So I put some hydrogen peroxide on it and I'm keeping this on there. And I'm waiting for my bandmates to arrive. All I wanted was you. All I wanted was you. All I was you. Love that song. That's like the one of two songs I know from Paramore. And that's probably the only one I can actually name off the top of my head. I feel like I know something else. But just make me can't remember right now if you ask me the name or ask me to sing the song. But I know another song. I know for a fact that I know another song from Paramore. You can't make me believe otherwise. I know it deep down in my soul. Just don't ask me to recall it. I can't recall. All it was you. Yeah, I really come. I can't believe it. It hurts so bad. I stopped washing dishes. I don't know if you can see, but it's not. It doesn't look bad now. But even right there, it's raw. Like this bruising was not there yesterday. It had like completely closed in like a minute, and it was good. I was like, oh, like it's not a big deal to heal. Child, I must have spent the whole night some clawed. Oh my god. Oh my god. And now like I woke up and it hurts. It's irritated. I'm just like, bro. Now I was like washing raw meats and stuff. Like I said, oh, let me get my hand up out of this stuff. So the kitchen is still a mess. Luckily, I had gone through a majority of the dishes and stuff before. And that's why I don't belong in the kitchen. I can't tell y'all how many times I cut myself in that kitchen. All because I gotta chew. All because I wanna chew all day long. Chew, 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 chew. I chew. Are you allergic? But you're not allergic to the kitchen though. You're not allergic to the fridge. Maybe if you chewed and didn't chew, you wouldn't be cutting yourself. Because you want to be fancy and get a strawberry cutter. It is fancy and it did make life easier, but it's not the easiest to clean. And I like stuff that are easy to clean. It's a quick swiperoo 1 2 1 2, and that's all I gotta do. But baby, boo boo, this ain't it. This for food. It was helpful though, but they lied on the little label thing. They're like, you can use it for strawberries, you can use it for mushrooms, you can use it for eggs. Eggs and strawberries, probably, yeah. I tried it with mushrooms. No. No, baby, I was cutting the mushrooms by hand. Extremely nasty work. I said, oh, you use a lie. That's all right, because I really wanted it for the strawberries. I think I have to use like a straw cleaner to get between the blades. Yeah, because clearly trying to finesse with a sponge, yeah, that's not it. Also, as quick as it was, the amount of time it's gonna take me to thoroughly cleanse the device, I might as well just do a rough chop with a knife and do it that way. Like, I thought I did my big one. I really thought I did. And maybe if it was a restaurant, yeah. But girl, it's just a little thing of strawberries. You could have just cut that with your hand. Did I have these thoughts in the moment? No. Now that I cut my thumb, I'm upset. Like, I'm upset. Why do you even own a knife? Because you want to be cutting. You want to be Edward Scissorhands. You want to cut everything. Why do you even own a knife? Why does anything need to be cut at all? And that's really the question. Because imagine you made humans and you didn't give us the ability to cut stuff with our brains. We have to physically yield a weapon. Who said I was responsible enough for this? And then like, by force, I became an adult and I was automatically responsible for taking charge. Who said I could do this? Who said I could do this? Because I don't remember saying those words. I don't remember making that statement. And y'all really left me to my own devices. Like, I'm perplexed. Y'all really said, oh, you're an adult now. You're responsible for feeding yourself. Not only do I have to chew, I have to make the food to chew. And I just feel like that's diabolical. That's asking too much of me. Chewing is already enough work. Chewing is enough. I have to cut my own strawberries, and I think that is incredibly nasty. And I want to know, who do I petition? Because some changes need to be made around here. Something has got to go. Something needs to shake, okay? And first of all, it starts with me not being in the kitchen. I don't belong there. It's not for me. Aside from the refrigerator. Aside from the refrigerator, I don't belong in a kitchen. And I resent y'all making me go back there week after week after week, making me responsible of my own chewage. I resent it. I don't think that should be my job. And now my hand has been torn to bits, shredded. Like, y'all want shredded chicken? Because that's what the hand is giving. You want a tuna salad? That's what the hand is giving. Flaky, delicious, moist meat. And I resent it. And now the kitchen is a mess. I didn't even get to the pots and pans. And we all know that's the worst. I thought I was almost done and I turned around. Whoosh. Pot still on the stove, baking pan still on the stove, crusted. In the past couple of weeks, I haven't even been using foil because like somehow the juices still be leaking anyway. So I'm like, I'm wasting foil and I still gotta wash it, but it's really on there now. Y'all know, well, y'all probably don't know unless y'all watch the fitness channel, but I've been using fat-free cheese and it don't cheese like real cheese. It don't, but it's a little more gentle on my stomach and I already be pushing it with the dairy. But it don't cheese like cheeses. Oh no, it don't move the same. It don't move at all. That fat-free already shredded cheese. And I did hear, actually someone did say something about rinsing off the cheese. Maybe that would help. Because whatever they put in it to make it not stick in the bag is probably why it don't melt right. So maybe next time I should try rinsing it. I think I saw somewhere somebody said rinse it or something to remove the stuff on it. Cause that cheese was in there like, it was in there for like 30 minutes just for cheese to melt. It went from here to That's actually kind of crazy. I made stuffed bell peppers. I thought it was gonna be all right. I don't think it's gonna be like bussin'. I don't think the inside was juicy enough. I forgot tomatoes when I was grocery shopping. Actually, yeah, I did. I forgot tomatoes. I low-key also want to pico de gallo. Pico de gallo. So it was just brown rice. I used this 3-bean mix situation, ground turkey, I look at onion, I look at mushroom, I look at seasoning, a little sofrito, I look at tomato base, a little seasoning, a little something. Then I had jalapenos. I forgot to put the jalapenos in it. Like, I don't belong in the kitchen. I can't even do that right. And then while I was making it, I was like, low-key, I don't even have to do all this extra. I could eat it just like this. Forget the peppers at the bowl, chop up the peppers, throw it in there, and have a little simple meal. But I said no. Because you know what, Jemima, you do this to yourself. You be having a vision, and then you get halfway through, and you realize that you can take a shortcut that will make whatever your vision is less than, but also you'd be done with it. And then I'll be doing that. I do that quite a lot, and a lot of times it's worth it. But I say, you know what, Jemima, actually see this through. And what do I have to show for it? A mutilated thumb. Look. And that's why you should half-ass. That's why you should cut corners. Because if you don't cut corners, you'll cut your thumb. No, I wanted a stuffed bell pepper. Girl, you could have just had the rice and turkey. No, you want a stuffed bell pepper with cheese. Whole time the cheese, stiff. Stiff where? Stiff there. I'm hungry. Look at breakfast. Good morning. It's breakfast. So I'm casually scrolling on Threads this morning after I realized I was bleeding to death, and I said I might as well just lay here and relax and chill while I succumb to my death. And I saw this girl's post and she was just like, where are the real YouTubers at? I'm tired of the girlies drinking matcha, going to Pilates, and buying 50,000 stuff. They're boring. And I said, oh, not the stray. God forbid a girl like to be caffeinated and move her body a little bit. God forbid we love a little lip gloss in a cup. Oh Lord, the strays. I said, oh, next time at me. Damn, is we beefing or no? Why would she come for me like that? And I want to say, girl, you know being content creator is free. What am I doing here? I was like, why am I catching strays? Because I like a little matcha. How come the coffee girls don't get none of this club? Actually, Whoa, I don't like how they came out, because first and foremost, before matcha, I will always be a coffee girl, baby, because even a matcha be having coffee in it. A dirty matcha? Also, why are we slandering matcha so much? Matcha is so good. And I feel like if it's not good to you, maybe you should find there are different ways to hook it up. And I hate people would be like, oh, well, if you have to do this and you have to do that, then you don't like it. That's like saying if you don't eat chicken raw, you don't like it. Meanwhile, barbecue chicken, jerk chicken, shredded chicken, pulled chicken, taco chicken, dish chicken, kung fu chicken, kung pao chicken, orange chicken, green chicken, adobo chicken, spicy chicken, mild chicken, fried chicken, Japanese chicken, Korean chicken. So if you cook your chicken, does that mean that you don't like it? For real? If you season your chicken and you encrust it with, how did the girls fry chicken? Seasoned flour. And then you season the flour in the chicken and you season the oil. You gonna tell me that means you don't like chicken for real? It's only good if you eat it at its rawest nature? Bumbleclot. As you can see, I'm in my feels, cause why she eat me up like that? I said, damn. Okay, Miss Mamas, if I'm boring, then you do it. She called me boring, y'all. I said, damn. And you know what? When I go back to work, it's over for all of y'all. Yeah, cause I'm gonna be watching my own matcha at my desk. She said, y'all are boring. I said, you know what? Make y'all even say anything, because everything you listed, I said, ooh, that's me. And one thing about it, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep drinking my matcha. I'm gonna keep making my little coffee mixes. And I'm gonna keep buying my gloss, babe, because that's what gives me joy in this bleak life. I'm so sorry. Good morning. It's breakfast or Miss Breakfast? I was taking thing. That trend, it's like a trending song on TikTok if you're unaware. It's so funny to me because the girls use it for like after a night out, after a session with a situation. Like, it's just so funny because the way they look, the hair be crazy. It's so funny. I love it though. Oh my God. I feel like, can I even fill this with water? Actually, Jemima, you was up there yappa yappa like a rat. And it's to the point now where I'm starving. Can I even, actually no, because you went for the yappa yappa. Do what you need to do. Get your priorities together. I know I made that little kiki about taking shortcuts. Don't listen to that. I was caught up in the moment. I was bleeding out. I'm bleeding out now, actually. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. Until I've had my first bite of food, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm not even feeling something. I'm too weak. I can't even drink this much. I done bled out in the bed and didn't even know it. And freshly washed sheets, okay? Actually, I haven't get no blood on it. That's kind of crazy. But still, I would have been upset. You know how long it takes to wash and dry a comforter? Freshly washed. And I use my good scent beads. My expensive ones from Bath & Body. Good morning. This breakfast. I'm taking Bumbleclot! How am I supposed to open this without using my thumb? Oh my God. Who's gonna wash the Bumbleclot pan and the blood clot baking pan? That was really almost done though. Damn. Oh my God. Okay, look. You're probably on the bed. I have to show you guys something. I gotta be careful. I'm in a nude, but I just need y'all to see something. Like, hold on. All right. I know y'all saw it. Hold on. Your girl is ripped. Hold on. I know y'all see that muscle. Yo, that's crazy. Baby, your man could never. Y'all don't know what I got up under here. Oh, I'm ripped. Oh my God, I feel like it's not been coming off on camera the way it's in person. Yo. That's insane, bro. I'm so rich. Y'all don't know what I got up under here, okay, period. And that's why they say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, okay? Because I'm stronger than what? Your man, period. Yo. Okay, my back is still need some work. All right, it's time to go. Skin low. Bye. Ah! Girl, if you're on a Schwarzenegger, just say that. Oh, muscle mommy. Muscle mommy. Oh, yeah. 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 Oh, look at my period. Hey. I don't even want to talk about it. And I still have to do my leggings, my gym leggings. They're still in the hamper. I haven't even gotten to those yet. And the towels are still in the dryer. They're not even here. And I have whites. I have whites in the corner. When do I wear these? I don't go anywhere. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, you guys know what time it is. It's water o'clock. Okay, the hydration queen, it needs something to drink. All right, now I did find these new flavored water situations. The options are endless. When I tell y'all, I had a time, I have like at least 4 different flavors and brands to try. But today we're gonna do Jolly Rancher. We have green apple, blue raspberry, cherry, and watermelon. I am definitely a blue raspberry and cherry kind of girl. So we're gonna try these. I'm gonna do cherry or blue. Let's do cherry. Oh God, I would never get tired of cherry. I'm gonna see if it actually smells like cherries. The Skittles, amazing. This is my first time trying Jolly Rancher. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, let's get us some water. Actually, I'm ready for my drink right now, honey. Now for a moment of truth. Yeah! Oh my gosh. I love Jolly Ranchers, okay? If you don't know about me, I'm a candy girl, okay? I love Jolly Ranchers. I love anything cherry, red, blue, purple, all the things. I just know this is gonna be delish. This gives me Kool-Aid vibes. And it got a little twang to it, like a little limon. For the girls that like a little sourness, definitely try this one out. One thing about me as a girly who is fighting for her life to be a hydrated queen, having access to clean quality water is so important to me. Special thanks to Cuff Pure for sponsoring this portion of the video. Cuff Pure believes that clean water should not be a luxury, it should be a given. So investing in a Cuff Pure machine is basically ensuring that you and your family is going to have access to clean quality water at all times. An estimated 1.1 million Americans get sick from tap water every year, and these are stats that are coming directly from the CDC, okay? While there are definitely standards in place for public water systems, things can happen and the water can get contaminated, and it leaves us with bacteria in our water and even PFAs, forever chemicals in our bodies. Now, Cuff Pure eliminates 99.9% of impurities in our water. It filters your water in 4 stages to bring you healthier water by targeting a different group of toxins in each stage. Now, the last stage, which is my personal favorite, brings back those beneficial minerals such as calcium and magnesium, because baby, we need those, okay? Now, not only is Cuff Pure efficient, but it's actually really freaking convenient. I used to have an electric kettle that I would have to use every time I wanted to make a cup of tea or anytime I needed hot water to cook or whatever the case may be. Now I can get hot water at the push of a button, or cool water as you just saw. Not only that, but the picture is super convenient as well because it's so easy to fill up my water bottles, especially since I'm usually in a rush to get to the gym. Maybe I don't have time to wait 35 minutes to wait for my water bottle to fill up. I get so impatient. Like, baby, I have somewhere to go, places to go, weights to lift, okay? Like, let's pour the water so we can go. So when you're ready to invest in the health and happiness of you and your family, scan the QR code or go to cuffpure.com/MissJemima to get $200 off. Once again, the QR code is right here, or go to cuffpure.com/MissJemima to get $200 off. Now don't say I didn't put you on, because baby, this is popping. I love this. You know how easy it is for me to make tea now? Baby, the struggle days are over. I love that for me. I love that for me. I love that for you too. Go ahead and invest. Period. Laundry is currently on a pause. I'm getting ready for Hookie. It's Hookie weekends. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to wear. It's at Six Flags this year at the water park. So I'm like, I'm wearing a white two-piece situation in case I go in the water. Jeans, well, shorts. These are from Ciele, from my latest haul, which thank goodness I have these, because like, oh, my go-to, my favorite don't fit no more. I was sick when I tried them on, but it's whatever. I'm glad I have these. I was gonna wear like my good sneakers, the ones I could like for real jump in, but I think I'm gonna wear my white Chucks instead. They're not even white anymore. That's the worst part. I need to do a scrub. Anyways, I am going to be wearing my visor. I really want to wear my bucket hat, but it's kind of ugly. And I intentionally am going late to minimize the amount of time I'm out in the sun. So I'm hoping that this gives me a little something, a little protection. And then I have this bag. You can hold it in your hand, or it has straps that you can put in the back. So you can make it like a side bag, or maybe like a pop up on your arm. I'm gonna hold it in my hand, but in case I change my mind, I do have the straps in here that I can just use to wrap it around my thigh. I do have like a fishnet red shirt that I ordered from Amazon. It's downstairs, but I don't know if I want to wear it, honestly. I feel like I like how simple this look is, and then the razzle dazzle of the hat and the bag together, some plain sneakers, and I'm good. So I don't know if I want to throw on a red fishnet crop t-shirt. The skin is courtesy of Kopari. The lip is Maybelline Lifter Liner, and the, what brand is it? Darn it. Oh, it's in here. It's a SPF lip gloss. Neutrogena. Yeah. I was looking for my K lippy, and I don't know where she is, and I feel like going to dig through my lip gloss stash to find it, because I don't think I really worn it. I've worn it since last year, maybe my last time I was in St. Martin. But that's like one of my favorite like colored lippy situations, but that's fine because I don't have the lip liner with me. I don't plan on doing a full lip, so an SPF plain gloss is fine. And yeah, this is the look. Yeah, I don't know what to expect. I know it's at a water park, but I don't know if it's literally in the water or the water's gonna be to the side somewhere, if I'm gonna be in the water at the same time. I don't know, but either way, we gonna have a ball. We gonna have the time to have. Yeah, so let me go. I can taste, I've been licking my lip and I'm tasting the gloss. I should also grab my Black Girl SPF gloss. Let me see if I can find that. But yeah, okay, I need to get ready to head out. Ooh, ooh, period. My word. Is this not giving glazed donut? Is this not giving glazed donut? I'm sorry, I have to take some pictures. I'll come back and talk to y'all. Actually, I lied. I gotta touch up my lippy first. Girl, it's clear gloss. Like, what are you even talking about? You're not doing no cute combo today. But like, also, y'all should be able to watch. My word, I look fantastic. Look at my skin, bro. Oh, I look majestic. I don't know. I'm not used to using this sunscreen under makeup. I'm wearing my gym sunscreen that I'm trying out from Ultraviolet, and she's not playing well with the other girls. And being as I wasn't even planning on wearing makeup initially, but I was just like, you know, like, I just want to do a little something. But like, now it's separating a bit on the nose. And like, girl, we didn't even get there yet. Why is what we on? Like, you are not a girl's girl? I don't like that. Okay. Ooh, my wallet. Oh shoot, where's my card? Where's my, oh, I put it on the wrong side. Baby, wait a minute. Does it mind if I left this in the car? Absolutely not, babes. Absolutely not. Oh my God. This is so cute, like, but she don't hold nothing. And like all the other countries, I feel like because they're not oddly shaped, like, you know, everybody just has a little whatever bag. Hey, they shape a little funny, you know? Okay. Oh my God. I really, girl, get in here. You need to have a photo shoot and get the hell out the car. Oh my God, this is really not, okay. All right, I need to get back to my photo shoot. It's me trying to record you.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
Mwah, this is so cute. I gotta get my posture together. I want to be hunchback so bad. So, yeah, my ears are folded over, but that's all right. The time. I'm so sorry. Ooh, I'm so sorry to be yawning in y'all face so much, because then it makes you guys yawn and y'all get sleepy and all the things that are that. Miss sorry. Miss so sorry. Hookie was a vibe, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad because this is the first year that they had at Six Flags, and the Six Flags is closing, and I'm like, damn. And I had my suspicions. I said, watch this be a fire location and we don't go in there, have a time, and then we're not gonna be able to go back. And boom, what do we have? A time. Hookie this year was way better than last year. And because what? Location. Because last year we had like artists, Nyla was there. This year we had nothing but DJs, which is cool. But like the location, punctuation, the pool, vibes. Vibes. And then I had brought Ziploc bags, but I thought I dropped them out of my little Haiti bag. Turns out I think I left them in a car by accident when I was taking stuff out to the little touch up. So I didn't feel safe getting, because one thing y'all know about me, when I'm out, I be getting that content, okay? One thing about it, the whole time I'm out, camera out. But I'm in the pool, so I didn't want to risk dropping my phone because I would be devastated. So I only got a few clips, and then I said, child, that's all y'all gonna get. Okay, not too much, babes, because of my phone, I can't even. We have Juve this morning. Child, I said, dang. and I forgot to set my alarm. So I woke up, looked around, I saw the sun was out. I was startled. So I was like, dang, what time is it? That Miss Juve, and I didn't, thank goodness. So I'm about to get ready for that now. And then that will be all for me for Hookie weekend. It's a whole weekend, back-to-back parties, festivities, da-da-da. I said, this is it for me. I got work to do. I got things to do. Okay? Life don't stop just because it's Hookie weekend. But it was a good time. Oh my god, it was a really good time. I left it downstairs. Why would I do that? Okay, well, let me get ready, shower, get dressed, da-da-da. I need to cut up my shirt for Juve because I didn't do that yet. And yeah, let's get ready for Juve. Okay, so they gave us a shirt for Juve. They always give a shirt, and I just want to say, one of the few times where you can actually get a 3X. Shout out to Lion's Pride, because every year the shirts fit, period. But I've been liking the shirts, y'all. It is so rare that they fit. I'm like, I don't want to get dirty. So instead of, I was like, literally gonna cut this up, you know, do cute little whoop-de-woo, black shorts, da-da-da. I'm not doing that. So this tank top is too big for me anyways. So I said, let me go ahead and crop it. I'm gonna do like Haiti colors. That way I can wear my Haiti bucket hat. It'll probably get dirty in the paint and stuff, but what I'm gonna wear, low-key doesn't even really look like a Haiti hat unless you look really closely. And I think I'm just gonna make that my Juve hat. That way I don't have to go digging for like my fisherman hat. Which I still might, depending on how much time I have left, but yeah, so this is the look. Point is, I want you to see the colors. And I feel like that's gonna achieve. And that way I can just throw this away. I'm risking losing this tank, this sports bra. This is like a actually really good quality sports bra. But that's fine. I'll just wear a shirt over it when I wear it out if I can't get the paint out. And shorts like this, I feel like they're easy to replace. Okay, so I just slathered my body in ultraviolet sunscreen, sweat safe face and body sunscreen, SPF 50. Did my face, my neck, my ears, the back of my neck, shoulders, da-da-da. So I'm gonna go on top with Kopari because it smells good. And low-key, I always get compliments. Like, people don't know it, they have, but usually I'll just walk by and they'll be like, oh my god, like, somebody smells good. And I'll be like, it's me. So that being said, I'm gonna go throw on a quick face, like literally just a little skin tint SPF situation to add a little extra coverage, and then yeah, spray down with Kopari, and then we can head out. I'm gonna be using my Ciele products. They're actually really stinking good. I destroyed this room yesterday. One thing about me, if I'm in a rush, it's gonna happen, but like, I need to do an official switch over to summer stuff because trying to find my summer things when I'm trying to get ready to go out, the way I destroy a room. So just to even get my little Haiti visor, bro. Bro. So that's why I'm trying to go out of my way to not look for my fisherman hat, because that's just gonna be destroying my room on another level. Even though I would really love it because it protects both my head and my neck. And it's also wider brim than my Haiti hat, but that's fine. It'll be just fine. This is the Ciele Prime and Protect SPF 30 primer. I really like these products, like for real. They are fantastic. Okay, and then I go in with the skin tint. This is in the shade 10 medium rich. This is also SPF 50. Am I gonna do this full shebang ideas? Yesterday I did do like a little dab of concealer. What else did I do? And then I set everything with a little powder. I didn't do too much. I really like this stuff though, like, and I'm trying to tell myself like, you don't need a concealer, you don't need a concealer, but like, I feel like as fire as these base products are, the concealer gotta be popping, you know? The concealer gotta be lit. So I just use a regular concealer, but I don't know, we'll see. I also don't like the fact that the concealer isn't available in stores, so I can't swatch it to see what's my shade like I was able to with these products. That's not even know low-key that they had concealers. I did a little video testing these out on Instagram, but yeah, like the lighting isn't in here isn't the best right now, but let's go. Ouch. Well, you guys aren't positioned, I would say, to show. I feel like I don't want to do too much. See, but then I do this and I'm like, you gotta put a little concealer. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta put a little some. Like at this point, my thing is really like, if you're gonna do it, do it. If not, then you know, then don't. And I'm typically don't. Like I'm very much so a bare skin for Juve kind of girl because you about to get wet, paint, all that stuff. But I've just been loving this little like SPF makeup situation. Like who am I? A little some, you know what I'm saying? A little some, not too much. That was the Estee Lauder concealer, by the way. Alright, it was a stay in place, perhaps. But yeah, just a little something, nothing too cray. I don't know when I became this person, but I just been having so much fun with makeup lately. I just want to do it. And I've been setting with the L'Oreal Infallible powder. Oh, don't fall. That's rude. Oh, okay. I used more powder than I intended, but that's fine. But yeah, okay. Yesterday I used their Ciele SPF blush. When I tell y'all, like, I'm not playing with y'all. They have this beautiful shade and this one right here. Yesterday I used the pinky one. I don't know if I'm gonna do all that today. Actually, I'm not. I'm just gonna set my face and keep it pushing. Yeah, this is enough for me. Like, I don't even know where my phone protector thingies are. I don't know where nothing is. I done packed everything away so tight. Now I have to do a defrost in my shoe/storage room. That's where I've been using it as storage. I gotta go in there, I gotta go through the bins, I gotta do another purge to see what fits, what doesn't fit. I gotta look through my bathing suits. Child, it's the adulting for me. It's the adulting for me. Incredibly nasty work, but yeah, I'm gonna finish getting ready and then I'll show you guys the final look. And then we'll debate on whether or not it's worth my digging to see if I need to look for alternative looks, because I still don't know how everything's gonna look together. And I need to wear my super sneakers today. Yeah, my planter was planting today, this morning, trying to live my best life in Chuck yesterday. I mean, I was in the water for the most part, but even like the jumping up and down in water, because we only went like thigh deep. But yeah, the constant like jumping motion without the support on my feet, baby, I felt that this morning. Okay, and I need to be able to jump today still. Oh, my knee brace. I need to bring my knee brace. But you know, no, my knee was hurting yesterday too. Oh my god. I think I'll be okay without my knee braces. I just won't do too much, you know, too much bending over. I should bring them just in case though, huh? Damn. Okay, like we're gonna do a little Refi brow gel, just to add a little color, shape, and structure, thicken them out a little bit. This is pretty much my summer makeup minus the Ciele blush. I really wish they had more of a shade range, but for what it is, it's pretty good. I feel like those are two solid colors, especially since I usually top it with a blush topper. Y'all know I love a glowy cheek. Once again, you know who I am. Oh, I forgot to put my One Size primer. It is what it is. I'm gonna be a hot, oily, slick down, wet mess anyway, so. Cause y'all be distracting me. Y'all be distracting me. Okay, I'm not gonna put highlighter. I'm just gonna do a little bit of my MAC Hard to Get blush if I can find it. Girl, where is it? I used it yesterday. What the bumba? Oh. Yeah, I feel like it'll serve like as a blush and highlighter situation all in one. Just add a little color. I'm gonna be wearing sunglasses, I think. So I feel like it's just a little something to peek throughout underneath the sunglasses. You just add a little something. Like, and this is my problem. You can never just do a little song. You got I just gave all that. Oh, I'm just gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Girl. Okay. All right. For real. This is it. And then mascara. The mascara wasn't even given waterproof yesterday. I was like, what the helly? What the heliante? What is this? And what about it? That Fenty you missed? Baby. Baby. When I tell y'all it sets your face. Oh my god. I love that stuff for real. Even my cousin was like, girl, how's your face still this and that? And like, how's still intact? Girl. Ask Fenty. I don't know. Ask Fenty, girl. Ask Ree. They did a big one with that spray. I need a waterproof brown mascara that has a wand that I actually like, because I feel like the black is just really stark, and it's doing a little more to the eyes than I want it to do, but it is what it is. I feel like a really dark brown would be really pretty. The dark brown that I do have, it don't give me the razzle dazzle that I want. Like I still want razzle dazzle, you know, just in brown. What the bumba? Where is my eyeliner? There we go. Once again, drawing the mole. Can't leave my girl hanging. All right. Fenty! My girl. Y'all, it's so messy. Please forgive me. I tell you, I destroyed. This house was spotless yesterday. And it's gonna be spotless tonight because I'm gonna get it right up together when I get back. As soon as I get back. Love this stuff. And I also spray additional SPF sunscreen on top. Y'all, when I say I'm not playing, I no play. I no playing with you, mommy. Naturium Phyto Glow Lip Shimmer. There's something to throw on a lip. Oh, this is not the color I want, babes. These are very cutesy. Very cutesy. Okay. All right. I'm gonna spray the Fenty again in a little bit. Let that settle down. Then we're gonna spray sunscreen on top. Actually, I might hit my shoulders with a little bit, yeah, with the Vacation Classic Whip, because it has a little shimmer to it. Jimmy, you're doing the most for Juve. Juve? No. And you know what, Jemima? That's perfectly okay, because one thing about it, it's okay. It's okay to do the most. It's okay. It's okay. How fun is this sunscreen? Like, vacation? Like, girl, why you all holding yourself back? If you want to do it, just do it. Oh my God. So what if it's extra? Sometimes it don't need to make sense. Does it bring you joy? Yes. And I feel like that is reason enough. That is reason enough. And also, it's skin protectant. Like, girl, protect your skin. Yo, look at that shimmer. Look at that shimmer. Shimmer, shimmer. Who got the keys to my bimmer? I don't know if you can see the glitter. It's not like super intense or anything like that. I don't know if you can see. Probably not. This lighting is like literal garbage. Garbage. I have the regular formula and this glow one. Me like that. Me like that. A little extra razzle dazzle. Oh, yes. And then when I top it, the Kopari. Please. Yeah. Okay. All right. One more time. And I prefer sprays like this because like when I use like a waterproof or thin kind of spray, when water actually hits it, it's like it takes off the entire layer of makeup underneath it. Whereas opposed to like this face, it kind of like fades off. And it's just a more seamless experience. And I don't like looking crazy. I don't like looking crazy at all. So I be beefing with some of these other sprays. But also it could be me because I'm never using those sprays alone, right? It could be user error. So in a less stressful occasion, I'll try them out in different like combinations to see what I can make work for me. But anyway, child, let's go. Okay, I do like this. But you see how like, I feel like you don't see this and immediately think Haiti unless you're from Haiti. So I'm okay with it. As opposed to like the visor I wore yesterday with the stark red and blue. But yeah, with the little shades, and, you know, a little, yeah. And then I'm rocking my Lions Pie backpack, because, period. Marching down the road. Period. With my little shades. Oh, period. So I add an additional layer of sunscreen to the face. It's Kopari Sun Glazed Sheer Setting Mist, SPF 50. And I feel like this is low-key like body spray as well as like spray. And it's so pretty, like Kopari, man, like, and then the application is so easy. It smells delish. And because I did use the other layers of sunscreen, I'm not gonna go in with the other one, but this one just smells, they all smell good. Kopari, they just smell good. I will say, as someone that does not burn in like the typical sense of burn, I feel like for true sun effectiveness, I follow the gingers. I follow the Caucasians, my vanilla beans, okay? Cause I believe y'all when y'all say a product is good. My thing with some Kopari, I don't know whether these like cutesy stuff are actually really great as sun protection or if it's just like a cutesy additional layer. But what they do for the skin, I'm always gonna be a fan. Even if I have to use a more like serious heavy duty sunscreen underneath and then top with the Kopari, I'm gonna do that because it gives body glazed, glazed donut. It gives healthy skin, it gives gleam, glow, glitter, it gives all the things. Now, I don't know if it's safe enough to use alone if you truly burn. What about me? I'm a layer, okay? Some gonna protect me. Between the ultraviolet, the vacation glow, or the Kopari, something is going to protect me, okay? Sure. Anyways, my shades are in the car, so I can't show y'all the complete bridal look, but yeah. We move.
If you're a Hookie rookie, put your hands in the air. All veterans, point at the mind that you are whining with. Now, if he passes the test, continue whining. And if he doesn't, put 4 steps forward right now and get away right now. Get away right now.
Her porridge is about a book. She cupped her forehead in her hands. Idiot. At least Cassian hadn't seemed to be listening. But whatever Willie, as if he couldn't help, didn't want that heat between them, that tension. He'd practically run out of the...
It's giving tie-dye. Period. Okay, time to shower. shower real good. Also, I don't want to throw this away anymore. I think she's cute. So I might keep her for the next duvet.
Anyone else you can think of? The priestesses might not even be able to stomach having me present. You've never heard anyone like that? His eyes softened slightly. It's not about that for them. It's about the fear, the trauma they bear.
I'm in love with Billie Eilish. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm kind of obsessed with her. Well, as obsessed as a girl that don't really care can be. She's so cute to me, and her voice, I don't even understand the voice that comes out of that body. Her voice is something else. And she's cute. I just want to put her in my purse. But she be dressed in like boy clothes, so like maybe like a bucket bag. It's so random, but every time I see like a random clip, I'm just like, I like Billie Eilish. She's different. She is different. Child, actually, I need to plug this back in because low-key, I feel like I've been needing 2 runs with this. I only did 1. Let's put this back. Yeah, I have some updates for y'all. That was 1. I love Billie Eilish, period. 2, I was in here putting together this lighting situation because I feel like the lighting here is not great. It's not fantastic, and I would like for it to be fantastic because I would like to film content in here more often. So I've been trying to create a little situation here. I got 2 different lighting things. This is the one that I put up first, don't know why. And I'm kind of regretting it now because I placed it right here. Then I was kind of like, oh, like maybe I should move it down. Babes, I don't even think this can come off. And I was looking in the box to see if I can find instructions for how to take it off, and there were none. So that's gonna be the owner's problem because I don't know how it's gonna come off. But as you can see, this, I don't know if you can tell, but it's flickering. Every other day it goes out, and it's just not ideal. So I was like, you know, maybe a little, oh, wait, I'm sorry. A little something. Yeah. I should have been done this. Oh, now I feel like this one. See, I do wish it was like a tad bit lower. Like, hey, please, like right here. Actually, no, I did right because I was like, oh, it should be like centered to my face. You know? Okay, I just don't like how it looks in the mirror, but it actually does make sense like this. Okay, I take back what I said. I just have to think about symmetry. I like for things to be even, and I would like for it visually to be right here in the center. But now that I'm looking at it, it's going to highlight more so this part of my face, of my body, more so than my face. And of course, my face is the highlight. Period. My face is the what? Highlight. So yeah, making small, minor changes to elevate my content. Let's see how much with no other lighting in here. And then I like this in particular because I have something similar in like my closets and stuff, but this one is like completely detachable. The only thing is I wasn't completely sold on this because I think it's like 24-hour on low lighting stuff. So I feel like I'd have to be charging this quite like frequently. Yeah, long-term transportation. What? I don't understand. So basically, I don't know. I feel like this. Okay, so I think I have to have the light on. Let's check. Like, imagine recording. Yeah, it's still not everything by itself, so I still would need light. And also, you can't adjust like brightness and dimness. You can do the color, but like, I can't merge her. Is this actually doing it? It does help though, but I have to have all the lights, okay? I don't know how you get. Okay, I have another option that I'm still debating about, but I'm gonna play around with these. I just feel like this will be a hassle to like have up and running, whereas the other one, it's uglier, it's more like Christmas lighting, and it stays plugged in, but it's uglier, you know? So I'm gonna see how I feel about these. I wish these could stay. I mean, perhaps they, no, these are not long enough. So I'm like, put in a shove. I guess they could stay charged in, but then they might as well do Christmas lights, you know? But also they can't stay charged in because these are entirely too short. Like at least, I don't know. Because imagine like you're in the middle of recording a video or tutorial or something here and then it dies. I'm sorry, mid-video? Are you insane? Now, maybe if I had bought two and I could have a backup that's always like charged and ready to go, that just seems excessive, you know? So I don't know. I'm gonna play around with it and see how I feel. But that's what you guys are having in. I do like how I look though. But yeah, I do like the versatility that this offers. And I like how easy it is for me to just like pop it off. This is magnetic. And I can just go ahead and charge these and then bring them back. But it's the constant charging that's gonna piss me off. And based on how often I charge the ones in the closet, which I mean, I don't really use them too often, but I already had one die. And it wasn't even in the most used closet. Yeah, so I mean, we'll see. Only time will tell. And yeah, we shall see. My God, I'm so obsessed. Okay, I'm kind of obsessed. Like, period. Okay, I was doubting the placement at first, but I'm actually really glad that I went this route. Honestly, truly. Let me rinse out this sink, y'all. I stopped by McDonald's to get a spicy Coke Zero, and I also got a water. Baby, when I tell you one thing about summer, one thing about heat, I don't want to chew. I want to drink. I want to slurp. I walked out of there with 2 drinks. Child, when I tell y'all, I don't be playing. Oh my God, I was so thirsty. I have 2 things of water still by my bed. I'm about to go chug one now. The thirst is, my goodness, insatiable. It's just like, child, I think it's disrespectful how there are words that I read, but I don't hear in real life, you know? And one thing that I'm learning with these audiobooks is that there are certain words that I've thought were pronounced a certain way in my head. Come to find out, I've been wrong. And I feel like an idiot. I feel like an idiot, and men are like that. Because I'm like, one of the words that caught me off guard, in my mind it was always writhing, like I'm writhing in pain. But I'm listening to my little fairy series and they say writhing. And I'm like, this whole time, it's been writhing and not writhing. Right? And it's like a mind fudge. Like, I can't wrap my brain around it. And they use that word quite frequently. And I'm like, as a reader, and I always say, I always excelled in like English class, literature, anything that was like writing based, because I read so much as a child. And when you read a lot, I think it enhances your ability to pick up word meaning based on context clues. You have more exposure to different words, to higher vocabulary. Now, have I retained a lot of that vocabulary? Girl. But when I was younger and I had more brain cells, yeah, so that's why I always did well in English, stuff like that. So I highly recommend, as a parent, make your kids read books. Make your kids read books. It's so helpful. Like SAT, stuff like that, it's so helpful, bro. Like having that base vocabulary, man. I didn't need to turn this back on again. What was I saying? But yeah, but a lot of times, like, I'm reading these words, but I don't hear them used in everyday language or speech, you know? And so it's kind of like, dang, in my mind, I've been saying I'm wrong the whole time. And it's mind-boggling. And also, there's some words I'm just like, huh? Like, when you arch your back, like she's arching her back. Some people be saying arcing, and I'm just like, is that right? Arcing? So I don't know if maybe the narrator was tripping or I'm tripping. Who's tripping? I've never heard arcing. It's arch. Or do you arc? Huh? Child, anyways, to continuing on with what I'm saying, I also, when I went to Costco, I did a small drive-by, and I picked up this situation here. And I did that because I want to film like cutesy little mini get ready with me's in the bathroom. And there's usually not, it's not that I don't have counter space, it's that it's used up. And I'm going back and forth because I feel like makeup in the bathroom is like very cutesy, but I already have a makeup station, and while I love like cutesy, like, oh, let's get ready in the bathroom, I'm just like, dang, that's a whole lot of stuff to like carry in here just for the sake of doing so. But I also want to try it out. Either way, and as I get more into my skincare stuff, I just need more space. So I got this to like put over the sink and create more counter space so that I can quite literally just put my things right here. Ideally, in a perfect world, I would have it stop with the counter, but I mean, listen, whatever. So that way I can still have my camera on here. I think, ooh, my Invisalign stuff. Let's see if you guys still fit up here. Yeah, if I finesse it a little bit, you guys should be fine. Also, because I'm like, I considered doing a little mounting situation of the camera on the actual mirror. But one, like, I need the mirror to look at myself. And two, this is not secure. The way this thing flops, like, please, I don't want no smoke. The most I'll do is hang my phone. So I said, I don't want no smoke. Even the lights, I was like, please, I don't want no beef with them peoples. But yeah, I tried a new serum last night and I like her a lot. First impressions, grain of salt, but I've been telling you guys about how much I've been finding ways to reintroduce retinols back into my skincare routine since finding out that it's not that I'm allergic or nothing. I'm just, you know, I just need to give my skin time to adjust. And I've like found like sandwiching methods that work fantastic for me, and I've been loving retinol. So it does increase cell turnover, so all the pimples that were eventually going to come out, it comes out faster. Hence this big boy right here. My beard area is a problem area for me, and those are like my struggle areas. Like I typically have situations right here, every once in a while like up here, but mainly like right here. I have an acne scar pockmark, I'm not sure, and so I feel like this might end up doing the same thing, but I mean, it's whatever. So like I typically struggle here and then like right here, so I'm not surprised that those are areas that are being targeted right now with the increased use of retinol. But yeah, I have gone up in strength, and so far so great, actually fantastic. I did pick up this serum. When did I pick this up? And I was kind of like going back and forth about whether or not I wanted to use this, and I am going to include it in my lineup because I have been having a little bit of congestion, mainly on my chin area here, and so I've been like trying to consider what I want to add to my skincare lineup that will solve that for me without impacting my skin barrier and making my skin like dry and flaky and irritated and stuff like that, because I am using quite a few reactives in my in my skincare. And yeah, so one of the products that people were really talking about was azelaic acid, so I'm like, azelaic acid, like maybe I should like consider adding that. I've been very happy with my Prequel multi-acid milk peel. This stuff is fantastic, but I do wish it had salicylic acid in it because I feel like maybe that's what my skin might benefit from. But I was like, you know what, I've been a salicylic acid girly for so long. For the most part, you guys see that my skin is typically clear. I don't know if I would say acne prone. I don't know what my skin is, but I do know that if I stop using an exfoliant, you will start seeing the acne pop up. It's not cystic. Like I said, I don't really know how to describe my skin. I've never been like super duper into skincare. I just like the stuff that works. I like the cutesy stuff, and you know, it is what it is, but I've been delving further and further into it as of late. And yeah, so the point I'm making is, child, this retinol, I was considering, you know, whether or not I wanted to introduce this because, like I said, I have gone up in dosage, and this is 0.2% encapsulated retinol, but it has ascorbic acid, azelaic acid, and bakuchiol. I'm sorry. Long story short, because I was like, I feel like this is not as strong as I want it to be for the rest of the stuff that I'm using, but I still think I'm going to keep this because I think that azelaic acid here in this is doing the decongesting that I've been looking for without the addition of like the salicylic acid or the separate azelaic situation. So that way I'm getting the best of both worlds. I'm still getting a little bit of retinol, I'm getting the vitamin C, the additional vitamin C, which I'm never gonna be bad at that. but also like the way my skin feels fan-freaking-tastic. And as of late, it was my chin, like right here, that kind of just felt like, it could use a little bit of decongestion. And so I was like, you know what? One of the issues is that I haven't been getting regular facials like I used to. Two, I'm not doing enough in the house facials. I feel like I do it here and there, but I need to do it on a consistent basis. Like every week I need to do like a mini something to keep my skin clear, clean, clear, and under control. And also, no, that was it. Yeah, that was it. So I need to start taking my skin a little bit more seriously, which I'm more than happy to do. It's just a matter of finding the time. And one thing I'm really struggling with these days is time. Like even with vlogging, y'all, like I am struggling so much because I just be working. And I'm like, there's only so much that I have time to do. I don't really like be out doing fun stuff on a regular basis. And a few times I'm out doing fun stuff, they're not times that I want on camera, you know? Like I might drop a clip here and there, like, oh, hanging out with my friends, but those are like more private, intimate moments. And when you're already not spending a lot of time with your friends and then you have a camera out, like, you know, my friends are very accommodating. They're very accommodating, but at the same time, I don't want to take it for granted. You know, I don't want to wait until they're like, all right, that's enough, put the camera away, for me to be like, all right, let me put the camera away, you know? And plus I want that time to live in the moment to kiki without them being like, oh, to shut the camera out, you know? And once the camera is out, I feel like whether or not it's faced, Jesus Christ, whether or not it's pointed towards other people, I think people automatically like, oh, okay, I need to make sure I look this, I look good, I look that and that. And I don't want to make people uncomfortable, long story short, and I want to spend time with my friends in the present. So yeah, I'm really struggling because even with the help that I have 2 editors that's helping me with my videos. That gets about 60% of my videos edited, so I do the rest. What did I say, 60%? Yeah, I'll say 60% of my videos, yeah, are covered by editors, and I do the rest. But I also have to do Instagram and TikTok. But even like the recording of that stuff, oh my god, the planning, the prepping, all that takes time. It's just I'm really struggling to find a balance that lets me be the creator that I want to be, while also being the real life person that I want to be. And typically I can't be both, but I'm still hoping to find some kind of balance of something to figure out how I can do both without sacrificing my health. When I was younger and I was really in like my hustle bag, the reason I was able to do so successfully was because I sacrificed my health. And I said this time around, nothing's going to make me sacrifice my health. Like, I already sacrificed a little bit from not getting the sleep that I need, but that's the extent. I'm not going to resort to saving time or cutting time because I want to DoorDash every single meal. I'm not going to resort to not working out or not finding time for like my physical well-being because I have to work. And that's what I used to do. Like, I was legit in school full-time. I was working a full-time regular 9-to-5 corporate job. I was doing content. What else was I doing? I was working as a makeup artist at the same. Hey! I don't know how I was doing it. Actually, I do know how. I was dying. I've been dying since college. I've been dying since college, and I sacrificed my health for it, and that's not something I'm willing to do anymore. But I'm like, there's also so much that I want to do as a creator that I'm just like, bro, I gotta figure out how to do it because like I'm not in my creator bag like I want to be, you know? And a lot of it takes time, it takes people, it takes a team, and teams are expensive, bro. Teams are expensive, especially when you want quality, okay? We want people that understand you. You want people to be consistent, stuff like that. So it's really a process, a journey, okay? But yeah, so for me, I find that just trying to make things as easy and convenient as possible is what sets me up for success. Somebody posted something. What did he say? He said, oh, darn it. And I felt him completely when he said it because I said 100%, this is exactly how I am. But he said it in a way that was so like, oh my God. He said, remove the friction. I'm not gonna remember. I don't know why I'm fighting my brain like this. I'm not gonna remember. But long story short, the things that you need to do, eliminate all the things that makes it difficult to do that, right? If you know you struggle to get up in the morning to go work out or to do this or do that, prep the night before so that you don't have those obstacles. If you know like for me, I know that sometimes I lose steam in the preparing to record something, that it makes actually recording something difficult for me. If y'all noticed, I'm still fighting to make a shower routine. And the thing is, I love a good shower routine, but that is so exhausting to record for me. But like little stuff like having a light set up, and as you can see, I'm already planning ahead. What am I gonna do when I'm in a crutch and the light already dies out on me? So for me, if the whole twinkly light thing doesn't work out, it's gonna be get a second thing of light. While it's excessive and I'm spending more money, what that does is guarantee that when I do want to film a video, I'm always ready to go. I'm never gonna have the obstacle of not having the lighting that I want hold me back. And when you start to notice like little things like that, and you're in, I don't know how to say this. Basically, if you can afford to make those little accommodations for yourself, it goes a really, really, really long way. Like my setup for my clothing hauls, I never, ever, ever, ever touch them. I would rather break my back and record content and save my money and buy 2 different cameras. That way, that camera for my hauls and stuff like that, it has the same setting every time. The lighting is the same every time. The mic is always wrong. If I have to go and tinker every single time I need to do a clothing haul, for me personally, that is going to demotivate me. And as a sleepy girl, as an anemic girl, as a girl that has an autoimmune disorder that no doctors have figured out yet, but meanwhile I'm living with all the symptoms and I'm treating the symptoms. I'm sitting here fighting for my life, dying every day with crinkly knees and ankles that just be hurting for no reason. Once I've exhausted myself, please, how am I supposed to get my work done? So if I have things already in place, it's just so helpful to me. Does it cost me more up front? Absolutely. Is it annoying? Absolutely. But in the long run, it goes so far to helping me be consistent, and it really and truly makes all the difference. So it's like, yeah, could I make things work? And you know, sometimes you just have to tough it out, and that's just what it is. In the beginning, I had to tough out a lot of things. Like I said, it is what it is. For me and mine, I was willing to fight and hustle and struggle to make things as comfortable for me in the future as possible, because I know myself. And like I said, it all comes down to knowing yourself, how you work, and how to maximize your productivity. Like there are gonna be times where you just have to fight against yourself to get things done. That's just what it is. Nothing's ever gonna be comfortable 100%, but when you can work with yourself to make things happen, that is the best. That is the sweetest spot, okay? Because then it doesn't feel like it's such a heavy chore. You know what I'm saying? So working with myself and knowing that I get sleepy and tired and demotivated, yeah, I make things as easy for myself as possible. So for me, that means making things functional. I choose function over aesthetics. Ideally, I would love to have both. I would love to have both, my God. But if I have to pick one, I'm gonna pick function. Like if I have to keep bending over and moving stuff around to pick up my air fryer, I'm not gonna use my air fryer. My back hurts and I'm tired. Like, just know yourself, okay? And I hope that y'all are better than me and not as sleepy as me and as tired as me, and that little things like that don't weigh you down. But yeah, I've been fighting with myself for 34 years now. I'm tired, okay? But anyways, like I said, I'm really liking this serum. I'm going to incorporate her into my retinol routine. I am upgrading my retinol, so I'm just gonna do my regular retinol, and then this one, maybe I'll probably use this one like once or twice a week. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna gauge to see how my congestion, my chin congestion is doing, to see how often I need to use that, because I would like to use my higher dose retinol on a more regular basis. But based on what I'm seeing this morning, I'm really liking this stuff. And this is the Matter of Fact Wrinkle and Texture Concentrate. I feel like this, I don't remember exactly how much this was. I feel like this is pricey. And I am like going back and forth with like Korean skincare, like just more affordable stuff, because listen, y'all see me fight with Paula's Choice every month. Ciao. Oh, hold on. Excuse me. The way I fight with Paula's Choice, but I don't want to fight with Paula's Choice. I feel like there has to be a more affordable option that gives me the same results as that, but I can't find it yet. I drink this stuff like water. And the thing about this for me is that it not only brightens the skin, but let's say I'm traveling or something and I can only bring one skincare product, I'm bringing this. I'm not bringing the retinol, I'm not bringing no AHA, BHA, I'm not bringing nothing. I don't know what it is about this stuff, because like I said, If I'm not using an exfoliant, I'm breaking out. I'm getting pimples everywhere. Like, it's a mess. I don't know what it is about this stuff, but somehow my skin is at bay. I'm not breaking out still. My skin is still getting bright. Like, I don't know. I don't understand what is in this stuff. I truly don't. And I've been trying to find a more affordable option because I try to keep in mind things like, not everybody gonna want to spend money on that. I don't want to spend money on it, okay? And I don't feel like if you don't want to, you shouldn't have to. And if you don't have the resources to, you shouldn't have to. But I feel like that is just an exceptional vitamin C for me on my skin. I'm trying to find a more affordable one. Cause I'm like, I can't just be offering Paula's Choice. Like, in this economy, I don't know. So I've been on the hunt for something half as good, you know? Anyway, stay tuned for more skincare updates. I'm really like, in my skin, I really be like hyper focused on stuff sometimes. So I hope you guys enjoy the skincare content because I would love to share it. But if you don't, I get it. Let me know down below if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, or if I should just like stick to like skincare content in reels and stuff. Because I'm like, I don't know if I'm not posting like a weekly little skincare something on like reels or whatever, and I want to start doing that. So hence why I said let me get my setup together, which I'm actually quite enjoying. I don't even know if you guys can tell the difference in the lighting, but yeah. Anyways, I've been yappa like a rat. I need to go get started on that laundry. It's been on my bed. I want my bed back, please. I want my bed back. Not that, it doesn't matter. I want my bed back, so we'll get started on that. Put you back in your little corner. I'm a skincare content running now, period. Like, can you imagine like a cute little get ready with me, doing my little makeup? I like that. I like that a lot. OMG, I didn't even give you guys a recap on Hookie weekend. First of all, this Hookie was fantastic. This Hookie weekend was fan-freaking-tastic. And I knew, something told me when I found out they were having at Six Flags, I said, I'm gonna fall in love with them using the Six Flags location, and I'm gonna be distraught because Six Flags is closing. So we're never gonna be able to go back. And that's exactly what happened. I'm sick to my stomach. It was so good. And I feel like Hookie this year was so much better than last year because of the water, because of the pool. Bro, anytime you integrate water with Soca, it's a time. A wet fat, oh my God. And y'all, I showed you guys, I showed you guys my tan lines already, but yeah. It's the back for me. I'm just like, how can I show off my back? A little body oil, a little something. I feel like I need to show off these tan lines. I look like I've been somewhere and I did something. The front isn't as cute as the back, but I'm just like, it's a sports bra, the tank, the backpack. Like, this is insane. And you know, every time I go to a fete, I'm just reminded, and this is why I know I did my whole go outside and touch the grass rant last week. And the reason I feel that way is because, like, when you see enough near naked bodies, you really be like, damn, a body is truly just a body. And that's why I can never be gaslit into thinking everybody is perfect. Everybody's perfect for themselves. And that's just what it is. Like, I'm sorry, we're at Hookie, we're at a fete, our little struggle DMV carnival, we're half naked and everyone's having a time. Everyone's having a wine. Everyone's enjoying life. Everyone is happy. Everyone's lit. Everyone is shaking ass. Babes, like, it's a time and a half, and there are so many different bodies and we're all scantily dressed. Like, we are all half naked. In fact, I was one of the most dressed people there. And for real, if I wasn't beefing with my thighs chafing, I would be naked too. I'd be out there with a thong. Nipple pasties. If I could jump, if I could march down the road without the yiddies scraping on the cement floor behind me, I'd be out there with pasties and a thong and fishnet stockings too. I would be a menace to society, okay? And once I cut them off, just know it's over for y'all. I'm gonna be out there swinging my little A cups with my scars, period. And I wish somebody would tell me something. I wish somebody would tell me something. As soon as I'm going out there and I'm jumping my little flat chest, me, my flat chest, my little stomach hanging out the thong, and my fishnet stockings, period. Okay, if you have never been to Soca event, if you've never been to Juve, maybe you should experience that. Experience that and see what real women look like. Real beautiful, fine women look like. skinny and big. Everyone is just having a time. Okay, let me go do my laundry now.